We're the 2019 Maquoketa FFA Vet Science Team, and we are here at the Becker Veterinary Clinic here in Maquoketa, Iowa. Today we'll be showing you a demonstration of administering an intramuscular injection. I am Will Lapke and I am serving as the farmer.
I'm Connor Becker, I am serving as the veterinarian.
I'm Nell Siebesma and I'm serving as the veterinary technician.
My name is Mary Holtz and I am serving as the veterinary assistant.
Good afternoon. How are we doing?
Good.
I'm Mr. Lapke.
You brought your heifer today for Doc to check her out?
Yeah, I did. I think she's got a little bit of a respiratory thing going on. I'm not real sure, but thought I'd better bring her in. So.
Okay. Doc will be here shortly. You can just head out back.
Awesome. Thank you.
Dr. Becker, this is Mr. Lapke. He brought his heifer in today to be treated for an infection.
Today we are going to bring your heifer through the alleyway and properly restrain it into the head gate here. This is going to prevent any further injuries to us or your heifer.
So what's the problem then, Mr. Lapke?
Well, she hasn't been eating like she normally has been. I noticed that she's got a little bit of a cough going with her, and when I went out and fed this morning, she was in the corner just kind of standing by herself, wasn't real ready to come up to the feed bunk. I think she's got some type of infection going on. I'm not real sure.
Okay, well in order to make a proper diagnosis, we'll have Dr. Becker come in and do a physical exam before we get started.
Awesome.
Hello, Mr. Lapke. We are ready to examine your heifer here. The first thing I'm going to do is use my thermometer, and I'm going to check the rectal temperature. Normal heifer temp here is going to be around 102, and it looks like your heifer is about at 104, so it's running a little bit of a temperature. So now we're going to check out the lungs. I'm going to use my stethoscope here to check out the lungs. Lungs sound quite raspy. So with all the symptoms you were saying, and my diagnosis would just be that there's a respiratory infection, and we're going to need to use some intramuscular injected antibiotics to really help your heifer clear up this cold. All right. Here, what my vet technician now is doing is putting on gloves to make this the most sterile procedure as it can possibly be. She's now grabbing the needle and the bottle of antibiotics. She's placing the bottle flat across her hand, making this the safest way to draw the antibiotic from the bottle into the syringe. She's going to ensure that there's no air bubbles or air pockets in the syringe, and then once we have the antibiotic, she's going to safely cap it. And now we have our antibiotic.
We will be using an 18 gauge by 1 inch needle for this intramuscular injection, as opposed to a narrower 20 gauge or a wider in diameter 14 gauge needle. A 2-inch needle is used in IV injections, and a 1/2 inch needle is used in subcutaneous injections. And after the needle is used once, we will dispose of it in the sharps container for sanitary purposes.
We're now going to administer the intramuscular injection. We have the heifer properly restrained, and I'm going to go straight in with my needle while taking the cap off, and it is now administered.
As recently going through the BQA certification, Beef Quality Assurance, the higher cuts of meat we learned are towards the rump and on the loin, back by the hip, whereas some of the lower cuts of less expensive meat is up here on the shoulder and the neck. When administering an intramuscular injection, you want to make sure that the injection is given within the triangle area below the ligaments on the neck and in front of the shoulder, as I will demonstrate here. As follows.
Now, Mr. Lapke, this antibiotic does have a withdrawal period of 28 days, which means you cannot sell this animal for its meat.
So when does that start?
It starts tomorrow, the day after the injection.
So why does this antibiotic have a withdrawal period on it?
Because during that time period, the antibiotic will be exiting the animal's system, and then after the 28 days, then it will be completely out of its system and will be safe for consumption.
We would like to give recognition to all our sponsors who made this video possible.
Becker Veterinary Clinic.
Rolling Hills Veterinary Clinic.
And of course, our advisors.
Thank you for watching, and we are the 2019 Maquoketa FFA Vet Science Team.